match number 4 would see a triple threat for the showcase title as Peter Miller, a 6 rescue favourite with the moustache, I love his moustache, would square off against another Essex rescue favourite in big and they'd be taking on the champion, yet another Essex rescue favourite in Jaden Williams. Now Williams would come out, he'd be abusing Rescue Junior the third, who just gave it back to him, told him he sucked and everything. Loved the interaction between these two, got him right riled up. Now Miller and Big O would beat down on Williams and he would end up rolling to the outside, but it wouldn't be long before he'd get involved, tripping up Miller and pulling him outside and then firing him into the ring post. Back inside the ring, Big O would hit a drop kick, an atomic drop and a neck breaker for a 1 count. And then Peter Miller would hit that old school crossbody that he does, walking along the top rope to Big O, whilst also then hitting a monkey flip to Jaden Williams. He'd then hit a double suplex to the pairing, and we'd see a pin exchange by Williams and Peter Miller, and Big O then hitting a double stomp to Peter Miller. You'd see some Big O chops, love me some Big O chops, and a back elbow, so much back and forth action going on. You'd see Big O double axe handle off the apron to Peter Miller, then hit some back chops to Miller and Williams would be forced to sit into the crowd. Now Miller would then turn his attention to Big O, chopping him into the fans. Back in the ring, Big O would hit a springboard kick, which would send Miller to the outside. Williams would chop Big O's knee and then work on it with a near fall. Miller would actually grab hold of some pizza at this point from one of the fans before hitting a double lariat to Jaden Williams and Big O. Miller would then hit the running bulldog and a lariat on Big O and Jaden Williams. What a beautiful move that was. Big O would hit a driver for a near fall. Jaden Williams would lock in a figure 4 leg lock on Big O and a crippler crossface to Peter Miller at the same time. And then all 3 men would trade. Eventually, Jaden Walker would hit the crippler crossface to Peter Miller, choking him with his bandana, and Miller would tap for Williams to retain. What a great triple threat this was. Honestly, wow, what a match. What a triple threat. Just absolutely loved it between these 3. Peter Miller, love seeing Peter Miller in action with the moustache. He gave an epic showing, as he always does, and he came up a little bit short, tapping out. Unfortunately for him, Big O was not involved in the obviously in the finish, but he gave a great showing of himself, as I would expect from Big O. Love seeing me some Big O. But Williams did what he had to do to retain the title, even choking in the crippler crossface with the bandana. But these things have to be done sometimes to come away with the title belt, still the champion. Anyway, if you ever get a chance to see any of these 3 guys in action, I thoroughly recommend you do so for yourselves.